Welcome to Make a Path Presents. My name's Ronnie Hayes, and today we're going to go over another Walking Dead comic collection update. Starting it off, I want to bring in, you know what, I don't remember updating these, so I'm going to throw them in here real quick. But I know this is the comic collection update, but these are the comics. This is just a hardcover. Now, this was sent in by Peter, a very generous gift. This and Compendium 3. This is the Barnes & Noble's exclusive, the variant. Now, I don't know if I put these in there, so I just want to throw these in quick. This is Compendium 3. This contains 48 issues, single issues of The Walking Dead, and it's available at Barnes & Noble. I'm not sure if you can get it on Amazon, but it comes with a free poster. But I want to throw that in here so I can add this to the collection, and also this awesome artist-proof sketch version of All Out War. This is All Out War parts 1 and 2, and it's the sketches. Read the story in a whole new way, never before collected together in one single volume. So there it is. This is actually really cool. I love looking at the raw pencils here. Anyway, moving right along, I just recorded a map mail video where Isaiah sent his personal issue number 1. This is for his comic Jagged. He said it took 2 years to get his comic printed up and running, so you can actually go over to Instagram.com/Jagged Comic. I'm going to put that up there because, again, I always mess up the slash. Anyhow, pretty awesome looking art on here. You can go check out his comic. So I'm going to add his issue 1 of Jagged to my collection. Pretty awesome. I like that, actually. I really like that. He sent me, you know, issue 1 of his, and he even said I could talk to him if I want to pick his brain on anything, because he's printing his own comics. So I think that is absolutely awesome, and I'm going to get in touch with him. Also, in a map video, I got issue 87. This is a variant cover for the Walking Dead comic. Got this really awesome walker from it. I'm assuming from season 1, because I believe that's when season 1 came out, around the late 80s in the comic issues. And this is awesome. I love that. It came in this collective protective sleeve as well. That was epic. Now, moving on to these comic issues, I grabbed Outcast number 13. This was really cool. I like the story developing between issue 12, 11-ish, 12, and 13 the best. It is at its highest point right now for me, in my eyes. So I got one copy of issue 13, first print, and then you guys talked me into starting We Stand on Guard. I gave that a try. I found issue 1, and then issue 2, and then issue 3, which this is probably one of my favorite covers. I like that. And issue 4. And I noticed the story, however, I like the art. I do really like this. I do like the story. I like the idea behind it. I like the concept a lot. However, the story seems a little simple, and it felt a little rushed. Like, for example, there's one character who's like an outsider in the group, and it gets to the point where it's that the usual scene where the outsider becomes, you know, one of them, and the outsider's like, let's go get our guys. And we've seen it time and time again in TVs and movies. That's a very common reoccurring theme of the outsider, you know, becoming one of the group and essentially sometimes even leading the group. However, in this issue, they do it within the first, like I said, within the first 3 issues, I think, or maybe even on the 4th issue, and it felt just way too rushed. It took me out of the story big time. It just felt like somebody slapped that bitch and tell her she's still the outsider, you know. And then I found out actually that this story's coming to an end, I think, in only 6 issues or something like that. It might be a little more, but it might be less, I don't know. But that actually kept me from picking up the next issue. I was like, well, it's, you know, I'm not really that much invested into it. I really liked it. I bought all 4 at the same time. They were only like $2 a piece, so, or $3. So I grabbed them up, and, you know, I hit a point in the story where if it was going to continue and might flesh out a little, I might have actually continued with the story. But since I heard that We Stand on Guard is done, I don't know. I'm not really interested to keep going with it at this point. I might eventually pick up the next two, if that is two. So if you're into We Stand on Guard, let me know what you think about it. I don't know, there's something with me. It felt so simple story-wise, and it just didn't grip me enough. And if some of it felt extremely rushed. And then when I found out it was only going to be a mini story, all the fans commented on the post, and all of them were shocked. So I don't know if it has something to do with the sales or if it was going to be a mini story from the beginning, but everyone seemed surprised. So it might be something like that. Anyway, if you read We Stand on Guard, let me know what you think about it, and let me know what's going on with it being canceled or it being a mini series, and however that works. Let me know how many issues it is as well. Just give me information on this and tell me if you like it. So that's We Stand on Guard 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, jumping into the Walking Dead comics, I found issue number 4. This is a weekly. I found this at my comic shop when I went to go pick up issue 147. So this is awesome, and like I said plenty of times before, I eventually want a complete collection, but if I cannot afford some of the more expensive issues, these weeklies, the second prints, will do just fine for now. So that's number 4. Issue number 5, which this is a cool cover. I like this. I like that a lot. And they have issue 6. I'm thinking about grabbing it when I go pick up issue 150. I think I might grab 6. That way I have 2 to 6 the weeklies, and I got to see what else, because I know I have like 9, I think. So anyway, they have issue 12 of the weeklies. This was cheap too. It was real cheap, so I just grabbed it when I got my 149 issue. And I needed my issue 106. You guys know I already had 106, and I have the variant by Charlie Adler. His issue 100 variant. 106 and up, I am all doubled up from 106 up. And then we have The Walking Dead 147. This is a cool cover. I'm liking the covers in the New Beginning a lot. I got my double issues there, and 148. Got my double issues here. I really like this cover in person. Really good. And my all-time favorite cover in the Walking Dead series to date is, and the only other one that comes close to matching this is 144, the variant cover. But that's a variant. This is my all-time favorite cover. Standard cover, standard first print cover of The Walking Dead. This has Negan and Rick Grimes, issue 149. So much so that I not only bought my usual 2, but I got 4. And I know some of you automatically are thinking, well, why the hell did you do that? Well, that's because eventually, if I ever make it out to conventions and I can make this work, I plan on getting Robert Kirkman and Charlie Adler to sign this one. I'm hoping to get Andrew Lincoln and Jeffrey Dean Morgan to sign this one. This one is going to go in a display, and it's going to be hung up in my writing room. And then this one is going to stay mint and perfect and original just the way it is. For me, autographs are nice, but I also need that original, because an autograph is essentially, you know, to me it's defacing it in a way. But if you have the autographed version and a complete, you know, untouched version, that's the shit for me, you know. So I know that makes no logical sense to the collectible market, you know what I mean? Like if I had a mint condition first print in a case, I would actually have to think about it. If someone was like, oh dude, do you want Robert Kirkman to sign that for you? I'd be like, oh, do I want him to sign that? I don't know. I'm weird like that. I love to get his autograph all day. Don't get me wrong, but I still want the mint, you know, untouched copy of the issue as in the collection. Let me know if that sounds weird, because now that I'm saying it, I have a feeling I am like the only fan that thinks like that. Anyway, so this is my update over the past, I think it's been 3 months since I did a comic update. Again, I'm not sure if I included, I think I included this Compendium 3 and this All Out War Artist Proof. I think I included that in another video. So if I didn't, these are the comics I have loaded up on in the past 3 months, and usually at about $3 a piece. It's not really much here. Again, a couple of them were gifts. So comics, if you get in on them, it's really not that pricey, unless I've seen people when I go to pick up my Walking Dead comics, I see people that are coming in every month with a stack literally up to here. They'll go to the new issues and be like, dun, 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 you know, and they're there. I was talking to one comic, the shop owner, and they're there. Customers like that are, I think you said like 2 or 3 times a week, because of the cycle of new comics being released every Wednesday, and they will get stacks of them. So there's some people out there spending, you know, $200 every month. I'm lucky, I feel, because I mainly get The Walking Dead. That's $3 a month, buying 2 issues. It's only $6 a month. And then what I do is I just pick up other issues that I'm curious about, like We Stand on Guard. And I'm really hoping I find a comic that I get into, like The Walking Dead, where I want to continue it and read it every month. So if you guys have any other ideas, please go ahead and shoot them over. I am getting into Invincible, I'll tell you that right now. Invincible by Robert Kirkman and Ryan Ottley, I believe. I'm getting involved, or I'm getting into reading that. I know I'm leaving something out. There's something else I was interested in. But anyway, thoughts about what I should be reading in the comic shop, anything, just put it down there. I'll tell you now, I like Kick-Ass's art. If you guys know the comic Kick-Ass, they turned it into a movie. I started picking up that art, and I was like, man, I like this art. Anyway, those who have stuck with me this long at the end of this video, thank you very much for that. Thank you, Matt family, and please give me some thoughts and opinions about what comic series I should check out now. Peace. Subscribe now.